Hey guys, thank you for being here today. I'm at home today. I'm normally in my office, but I'm actually at home, which is I'm always a bit nervous about because I've got 3 dogs and they love to bark when I'm on lives or on calls. So we may suddenly get a little bit of a dog barking intervention during this live. So I apologise if we do. So let's start. If you're watching this back, thank you for being here. My name's Kate. I'm an Ibiza yoga teacher and an essential oil educator. But today we're actually not talking about oils. We are talking about energy, we're talking about skin, we're talking about hormones, and I'm sharing something a bit different. I'm sharing the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack. But let's start with an oil. So grab an oil, grab one close. Normally I do these at lunchtime. Normally I do them at like 1 o'clock UK time. But today I've got a team call, so we're doing this a little bit early. Okay, so grab an oil. I've got balance today. Place a little drop on your hands. And take a breath in. Open your heart to receive. Welcome. So let's, I want to start, today's just like a very top line class on these oils. You know, this is like a good hour-long class, but today I want to keep this to kind of 20 minutes, short and sweet, and just give you like a bit of a taster. I'm going to put an ebook, a free ebook on my Facebook group afterwards. And stick around to the end, because if you want to get some oils, then I'll explain to you how at the end of this call. But the ebook, which goes into a bit more detail, is going to be put with the recording of this class on my Facebook group, Kate's Oily Tribe. So if you join late, or if you miss this, or if you're watching this back, then go onto my bio through my link tree and just request to join my Facebook group, and the recording and the ebook will both be on there. Okay, so we're going to talk about these supplements, Lifelong Vitality, and these are actually doTERRA's #1 best-selling product, and they're that good that they give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you try them and they don't agree with you for any reason, or you feel they don't work, then you can send them back and send back your empties and get a full refund. But most people, you know, generally they do work, and they work really well. So that's how they trick us into keeping them, because they're that good. Okay, so firstly, just to say, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional. So if you have got an existing condition, if you are taking medication, then it's always good to to get that checked out. And what I'm talking about today is really supports a healthy lifestyle. So, you know, if you're eating really badly, if you're not hydrated, if you're not moving your body, if you're not healthy and living a holistic life, then, you know, they're not going to work as well. And they are supplements, so they don't replace a good diet. And some people they don't always realize that, you know, we don't all, in this the modern times of which we're living, the soil is depleted. So the soil is just not the same as it was, you know, like kind of 50 years ago. You know, a carrot that your granny was eating was different because of the soil quality. So even if you're eating a really healthy diet, you won't be getting all of the vitamins and nutrients that you need from that diet. So therefore we supplement to top up our already, you know, healthy diet. We don't just take supplements and eat a bad diet. So I started taking these a few years ago now. About a year after I kind of started with doTERRA, I was feeling really, really tired in the mornings and just couldn't get out of bed. And it was I was finding it quite difficult. You know, I've had mental health issues sort of on and off my whole life. And for me, that sort of sleeping in the morning and not being able to get up is a big sign for me. And it was kind of getting me down, because I was feeling really heavy in the mornings. And I started taking the vitamins, and I remembered I did a video diary, and I was like 2 or 3 weeks in, I still wasn't feeling it. And then like on the 3rd week of taking them, I started to suddenly notice a surge in my energy. And what was really interesting was I looked back at the pictures of myself when I started taking the vitamins, and I noticed in my skin, like my wrinkles and stuff were just like, my skin looked better, and I looked like I had that glow in my face. And then I took them probably for about a year and a half, felt amazing, felt really good, and then stupidly came off them. You know, sometimes we do. Sometimes it's good to give your body a rest. I came off them, and after a sort of month or so, started to feel the tiredness again, and sort of stayed off them for a couple of months, and then realised that, you know, I wanted to go back on them. So went back on them, and then got my kind of glow back and my energy back. And that's really been the story for everyone on my team. Takes the vitamins. I posted yesterday some testimonials. So many people, when they start taking these, they're like, oh my God, I feel it straight away. Like, I was the exception. It took me a few weeks for them to actually work. Most people, you know, feel them. I've had women that, like, in a few days, are like, oh my God, I feel amazing. I feel so different. Another girl I saw yesterday, and she was like, she's only been taking them for a week, and she really noticed the difference. And yeah, they've just made a massive difference to my life, to my skin, even like my hair. You know, my hair's thicker, it's shinier, my nails, and my energy. The energy is like the massive thing. And I think, like, who doesn't want more energy in their life, you know? And the fact that they're a money back guarantee means that if they don't work for you, you can just send them back and get your money back. Okay. So let's go through a little bit about, you know, the vitamins. And obviously, you know, the way that they work is they support, you know, our immune system. They don't just, you know, they support our cellular health, they support our emotional health. And I think, you know, this month, May, is mental health month, and it's really important to understand that actually sometimes we're suffering more than we need to because we're not getting the right nutrients. You know, a lot of people that are suffering from anxiety, you know, obviously that could be a number of things. But often to look at your diet and make sure that you're getting the minerals that you need is really key. And what I was doing before was, you know, I was getting like different vitamins, paying loads of money, taking vitamin C, vitamin D, and then I'd read about a vitamin E, and then I'd start taking that vitamin. But I never really understood how vitamins work together. So the good thing about having this pack is that everything you need is in one pack, and it makes it a lot easier. And if you were to try and buy these supplements individually, like the actual ingredients of them, it will cost you hundreds and hundreds of pounds. I've got homeopaths on my team, I've got naturopaths on my team, and all of them take these and love them. So basically what they are is they're a pack of three different vitamins. Okay, so I'm going to talk about these in a second. So you get 3 containers, and you take 2 in the morning of each, and then 2 at lunch. And what we recommend is for the first few months, you stay on the full dose until you're really, really feeling it in your body. And then after a few months, once you're feeling great, you can start to play with the dose. So, but we don't recommend that, like, for the first few months. And, you know, if you are working with kind of mental health issues, you know, just be aware that, you know, you want to kind of keep your vitamins and minerals and supplements really stable. So yeah, but you can, you know, if you're feeling good. I've got a couple of girls on my team that are really tiny, and they take half dose. So if you're kind of really small in weight, then you maybe would take a lesser dose. Okay, so let's start to talk about the vitamins. So let's start with this one. This is called Alpha CRS. Okay, so this is like the kind of the most expensive of the 3, and this is called the Cellular Vitality Complex. And of the 3, this is the one that really gives you the energy, and it helps your cells. So it helps the mitochondria of the cells, and it helps the aging of the cells. So, you know, it's a natural process for cells to die off, and if those cells are not dying off, then that can cause complications in the body. So these actually help the cells, the life of the cells. Okay, so what they have in them, for those of you that may be watching this back that know your vitamins, you know, I'm not the best on the science, I'm not going to lie. So these have boswellia acid, which comes from frankincense, and bromelain protease enzyme, which is really good to help the cellular function. They have coenzyme Q10, alpha linoleic acid, and acetyl L-carnitine, and these really promote the cellular energy and help promote vitality. So, you know, if you want to get your glow, then these are the ones that you really want to take, and they do give you so much energy. Like, I recommend that people take them in the morning. They have a tummy tamer blending, so most people can tolerate them, and if you're super sensitive, you may want to take them with food. Especially when you start, you might want to take them with food. So in the morning or when you eat, and then at lunch. I don't normally recommend taking them like too late in the evening because of the amount of energy, maybe like 4 or 5, but not really after that because of the amount of energy they give you. They've also got botanical extract of ginkgo biloba in, and again, ginkgo biloba really gives you mental clarity and energy, and that's one of the things that these really help with. You know, they help with cardiovascular health, so if you're working out, they help you with your muscles, they help you with brain health, brain fog. If you're like me and you're perimenopausal, they can really help with that. So the benefits of this particular supplement are they give you healthy cell function and protect the cell DNA and other critical cell structures. So they're really, really about the cell. They promote cellular energy by supporting healthy mitochondria, the energy production of the cell. They support immune function. They support mental clarity and brain function. And they're also made with a sulfate-free veggie cap. Okay, so I'll just show you the little veggie cap there. So that's the first one. And these are designed to be taken together, not to be taken on their own. Thanks, guys, for joining me. If you've missed the start, then please just watch this back afterwards. So that's the first one. That's the big guns, the Alpha CRS, okay? You can, we recommend taking them as a 3 because that's kind of how they work, okay? So the next supplement is your omegas. And these are really important, as I said, you know, for those of you that may be perimenopausal like me, for aging. When we start to age, you know, we start to forget things and we often get brain fog. And it's really our omegas that are really important, especially to take as we're aging. So these are a combination. They're called XE Omega, and they're called XE Omega because of the, just going to talk to you about this. Where is it? It's called exanthestantian. I'm really bad. And that's basically like a marine-based plant algae that is a microfiltered plant algae that is really, really amazing for the body. Exanthestantian. I'm really bad at saying this. So these give you your 3, 6 and 9s, your omegas, and these are marine and land sourced omega fatty acids. Now, often we get those from fish. We have a vegetarian version, a vegan version as well, but often with our fish supply, it's not necessarily clean. So these are marine, you know, really, really clean source of your omega-3s, and these really help with your brain health and your heart health and your circulation as well. So, you know, making sure that you get all of the right balance of your 3, 6 and 9s is what's really, really important. So these promote healthy heart and circulation health. They're good for your joints. So that was something that I found before I started taking these. I had a few little aches and pains like in my fingers, and these really helped with that as well. So they're good for joint function and comfort, for inflammation in the body. They've also got essential oils in them as well. One thing that's really important about these is many vitamins that you get that are synthesized in like labs are not bioavailable for the body. And the way that these are produced, they're in like a cell matrix of essential oils. They're much more available. They're bioavailable for the body in the right amount that you need. So, you know, if ever you've taken some of those little things that you put in water that make your wee green, that's because there's too much and the body can't absorb everything that's actually in those supplements, and they're chemically produced, whereas these are actually bioavailable, so the body sees them as a foodstuff. Okay, so back to the benefits of these. So you've got essential oils in them. You've got clove, frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger and German chamomile. All of these oils that can really support our body's natural immunity, and also to really give us that little boost to help with our joint function and to help with our circulation. So these provide a wide range of omega-3, including EPA, DHA, ALA and SDA from marine and plant sources that help us maintain a balance of these vital nutrients. They provide an antioxidant, carotenoid, I can't say this. If you look at the ebook, you can say it, astaxanthin, I think that's how you say it, provides the body with antioxidants as well as systemic and circulatory benefits. And they also provide the body with natural sources of vitamin D and E, so that's really useful. So these are basically your omegas. really important. Make sure, women, that you're taking your omegas, okay? And then the VE omegas are basically, they're land-based. So they're flaxseed, incha seed oil, borage seed oil, cranberry seed oil, pomegranate seed oil, and pumpkin seed oil. Again, with vitamin D and vitamin E, and the proprietary blend of essential oils as well. So if you're vegan, then we cater to your needs as well. Okay, so let's move on to the final in the 3, and this is your vitamins and your minerals. Okay, so this is your Microplex VMZ, and this provides you with 22 essential vitamins and minerals to support normal growth function and maintain the cells. And as I said, for many of us, we may be taking one vitamin and then not taking the minerals, and it's really important to make sure that you're getting everything. And as I said, you can't get everything that you need in our modern day world from your food. Even if you're eating a really good organic diet, we do still need to get that supplementation. So these are 22 essential vitamins and minerals, and these fight free radicals. They've got vitamins A, C and E. They support a healthy metabolism and cellular energy. They support the immune function, so they help us stay healthy. They support a healthy digestion as well. They provide systemic benefits of vitality, wellness associated with optimal intake of essential nutrients. And they've got a tummy tamer blend in as well, so that if you have got a sensitive stomach, they have ginger, caraway, peppermint to reduce any stomach upset. And they provide systemic. They include the way that they're actually created. I'm going to just show you what they look like. They're in like a little matrix, and they've got things like sprouts in them, and cow powder, and dandelion extract, and so many different minerals. I'm going to talk about this as well. Things like chromium to help our sugar, minerals like zinc and magnesium. And the way that they're like produced in this little cell matrix makes them actually more bioavailable, so the body can actually use them better. Okay, so they have got, I'm just going to go through some of the things that are in them. They've got A, C and E, they've got vitamins B, they've got kale, dandelion, parsley, kelp, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage and spinach inside these as well. And they're very, very absorbable for the body. Okay, so these have just got, if you're into science, then I'm going to put this, the ebook with all of the information onto my Facebook group so that you can have a look at it. But I think the most important thing to say is that, as I said before, I was feeling really tired in the mornings. I just wasn't, I was losing my mojo, and now I'm 48 and I feel great, and I feel like I've got as much energy now as I had when I was, when I was 25. And for me, that, that's priceless, to know that I can feel as good, my skin feels good, and I feel happy and healthy. And I know that I'm like getting a really high quality vitamins, even if I can't pronounce them. So yeah, I just really wanted to kind of talk to you about these supplements. I really recommend that you try them. They've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if, you want to give them a go, and, if they don't work for you or they don't agree with you for any reason, then you can send back your empties and get a money-back guarantee. There's no obligation. And I've created a guide actually on my Facebook group with lots of people presenting about the supplements. So if you join my Facebook group, Kate's Oily Tribe, so if you go onto my bio, click onto my Facebook group, I'll request to join and I'll add you today. And there's a guide in there with lots of different videos about these supplements so you can learn more. And please give me a shout if you want to get started. We've got some great enrollment gifts this month. And I'd love you to join our team. I'd love to share with you, offer you a one-to-one and talk to you more about the oils and about the supplements. So thank you for joining me today, and thank you for following me. Namaste. Thank you.